We're talking about India's run in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2021 with VVS Lakshman. How would you sum India's campaign up in this edition of the
Well, disappointing. The reason I say that is while they redeemed themselves in the last three matches, convincing, comprehensive wins, but starting of the tournament, they were my favorites to win this, and everything went their way. They played IPL in conditions where the World Cup was going to happen, so the batsmen and the bowlers knew what to expect from the pitch. But unfortunately, the first two games, especially the game against New Zealand, was a disappointment because against Pakistan, I thought Shaheen Afridi's spell put a lot of pressure on the Indians, especially picking up those early wickets in the power play. But I just felt that they were very, very tentative against New Zealand, both with the bat and the ball. So overall, they would be disappointed because it's a strong Indian side. Once again, they had an opportunity to win ICC trophy. Yeah, and it was not to be.
There was a lot of conversation about there being a lack of intent or a lack of aggressive approach, especially in the games against Pakistan and New Zealand. Do you think that was the case?
Not so much against Pakistan because we have to give due credit to the Pakistani bowlers, especially the way Shaheen Afridi bowled, Imad Wasim bowled, then Haris Rauf. I thought they didn't give any opportunity to the Indian batsmen to play the natural game. And when you lose 3 wickets in the power play, then you're always catching up. And that's what we saw, because Virat Kohli played a brilliant knock of 50 runs, and there were contributions from Rishabh Pant and Hardik Pandya, but it was more catching up, But I just feel against New Zealand, they carried the baggage of that loss against Pakistan, and that's what led to the tentativeness, which we don't usually see with such talented Indian batting lineup. So I think against New Zealand, they were tentative, but what they did after that, was something which was very promising, and I think going forward, that should be the template as far as the Indian batting is concerned in T20 format, because you got the personnel to do that, almost the template what England follows right from the after the 2015 World Cup, where come play fearless brand of cricket, and that's what we saw in the last 3 games when India played Afghanistan, Scotland and Namibia.
There's another T20 World Cup in a year's time. What areas would you like for India to work on before they head into that tournament?
Well, I think the core group will still remain the same. I think there are a lot of experienced players who will be there in that World Cup in Australia. But there are two skill set, I would say, which probably India requires to address very quickly. One is a backup to Hardik Pandya, because we got a lot of batsmen who can come and play the natural game, very talented, very promising, but they don't bowl. So we have to find someone who can come and bat probably at 5 and 6, finish off the innings, but also give at least 2 overs, if not more. And then fast bowlers, because in Australia, the condition will not suit the swing bowlers because there won't be too much of swing on offer. So you want someone who can extract the pace and bounce and pick up wickets in the power play, but at the same time finish off the innings well with the ball. So these are the 2 areas, because there's so much of depth as far as spin bowling department is concerned, but probably 1 or 2 express fast bowlers and find a batsman or 2 who can bowl.
This tournament was the last time we saw Virat Kohli lead India in a T20 international. If you had to look back on Virat's time as captain, how would you describe it? And how do you think his batting will be affected now that the pressure of captaincy is on?
Well, I think Virat Kohli is someone who loves responsibility, and I feel that he has done really well. When you see the win percentage, it's excellent, in all the 3 formats. Yes, there is no ICC trophy, and which I'm sure Virat Kohli would have wanted as a captain. But having said that, Virat is an inspirational leader. He inspires through his actions, the way he conducts himself on the field, the way there is so much of intensity, aggression. Each and every ball is on a field. And with the bat, to answer your second question, I don't think that it will change, because someone like Virat Kohli, who takes a lot of pride playing for the country, always strives to achieve excellence, whether he's the leader or he's not, or whether he's a designated captain or not. He will always be the leader of the team, and he will be out there trying to win matches, trying to create that atmosphere in the dressing room, on the field, where kids or the youngsters will get inspired by his presence.